Okay, so today I'm gonna be trying something a little bit different, and I'm gonna provide a post commentary on the Blizzard game fight that I just did. For this fight, we're taking the partner, as opposed to when we didn't, for the Storm Emperor fight, because Kurjanen is a half Rune Master, and Rune Master is pretty fucking good. The strategy is still the same. Foreman and Cameron are damage dealers. House is now a full-time Star Drop bot. He's just gonna be cycling between Vanguard and Star Drop, and doing very little else. Kurjanen is gonna be our dedicated Ice Rune clicker for this fight because he's weaker than our other one, so I don't mind losing a little bit of DPS on him. Wilson and Chase are still doing their thing, being supports. Chase is now in the front row because House with Vanguard takes more damage and may die in the front row. So I like the safety of him being in the back. And also, Blizzard King has a move that splashes and binds heads, so I like having my two supports in different rows. So like, if he hits this one and head binds Chase, Wilson can still do something, even though Wilson doesn't have the move that cures headbind. I didn't give it to him. A little bit dumb on my part, but whatever, we live. So yeah, this is just gonna be the fight. It's Rune Master Slop with Galvanic Rune, which is just Glacier Rune or whatever the one was called, the ice move that I used against the Red Dragon. Just gonna be clicking that. It's gonna miss sometimes, it's gonna deal a lot of damage, at some other times it's RNG, yay. Kurjanen is gonna use his Fortress skill because he's half Rune Master, half Fortress. A Fortress subbed into Rune Master. He's gonna use his Fortress skills at least once in this fight, just once. When, is it now? No, it's not now. It's when I was feeling like Chase was a little bit weak in the front row. Yeah, I wanted something to protect him. Because we're not gonna be using Calm Breath in this fight. We're gonna see why later. We need to preserve the burst, God, for as long as we can. Headbind is goddamn annoying in this fight, because as you can see, our entire damage strategy relies on using our heads. So Foreman gets headbound here and does nothing. I really should have gone for recovery here. I'm not sure why I didn't. Just hope it would go up away on his own. It's not like our it's not like our supports have something to look. I'm defending with him. Oh no, I go for recovery. Never mind. Forgot I went for recovery here. I really should like start finding a way to keep track of Charmai and Atrophic Eye. I kinda just click them when I don't know what else to click. I don't really pay attention to when they run out or not. They're good debuffs, but like EO4 not letting you see the enemy's debuffs is bad. Don't like it. Also, another thing I should maybe address, the circles I click on this fight. Entirely just chain circle and snare circle, so arm bind and leg bind. I don't go for head bind because all three of the dragons have this pattern where they get really pissy if you bind their head. They start spamming their most nasty move. I think for the Blizzard King it's the multi-hit stun one? I don't know. But yeah, you get some really annoying moves. Oh, I think this is where Kurjanen uses his Fortress skill to protect Chase. So yeah, don't go for headbind because it would be annoying to deal with the fallout of that, even though it would make us deal a lot more damage. I should really have gone for poison now that I think about it. It's not, it wouldn't be too much damage, would it be like some nice chip, I guess. I don't really want circles for the effects. Whatever moves I manage to cancel using the binds is secondary to just having a passive healing source. Look at that. That's amazing healing. With like all of the passive stacking. I think we're close to getting him under half health here. Not quite. That's when the fight gets interesting because we have to start considering the burst gauge. I think I pronounced gauge and gauge in two different ways this video so far. Be patient with me. English is not my first language. I'm not used to speaking it out loud. Whatever. Yeah. Why did I do that? Why did I move house to the front row? What was I thinking? Whatever. He would have died in the front row. He's below half health. Whatever, the machinations of my mind while I'm playing Eternal Odyssey is not to be questioned. At least I beat the boss. Etern's like... It's hard to explain it to someone... No, it's not hard to explain, but like... It's hard for someone watching it that doesn't know how the game works, like, intuit how it works. Which is why I decided to record this. I sometimes try to put my strategy in the description, but one, people don't really read that. And two, I don't explain it well. It's not like the strategy is like very complicated, but like... I'm using the buffs and I'm using the debuffs, man. Just clicking the stuff that makes me do more damage. Because it's Eternal Odyssey 4 and we have Rune Master to help us. And Rune Master just deals shit tons of damage by existing. It's not much else to it. I have to, like, make a more entertaining run to do a commentary like this on. I've been thinking about doing Eternal Odyssey 5 botanists, a botanist stack team. That has been in my mind for a long time. I actually beat the super boss of the game with 5 botanists once. It was not as bad as you'd expect. It's like very doable. Because Etern 5 is where balance goes to perish. And everyone can deal shitloads of damage if they try. Even the healer. Oh, I completely forgot to talk about the main thing going on in this part of the fight. I popped Aegis ward for when he was going to do Absolute Zero, which is like his super powerful version of the basic Elemental move all the dragons have. They all have a weaker version and a stronger version that they start using later on in the fight. And the deal with Absolute Zero here in this fight is it can deal instant death. And that's very, very bad. The food that you can find right in front of this fight that increases your ice resistance also increases your instant death resistance. However, I tried to just using the food and balling, but it killed like half of the team anyways, even with the resistance. And auto revive couldn't pick up the slack. So yeah, better to know the move outright instead of trying to live with half of your team being instant killed whenever it comes up. And that's why I'm not using Calm Breath, because I need to preserve my burst gauge. Gauge. My burst thing and my burst bar. I'm gonna do the Absolute Zero combo again here. I'm gonna start with the debuff and then I'm gonna do the move. He's also very close to dying, so whenever he comes off of this pattern where he is forced to use Absolute Zero, he's gonna try to use a move that regens him, which I thought was gonna be really scary when I look at the fight initially. But we're gonna do so much damage to him during this phase that he's not gonna even regen anything. He's just gonna die before he can do anything. I actually brought an item to dispel his buffs and not deal with that, but it just wasn't necessary. We're gonna kill him very quick. A nice coincidence of the turn order interacting, the pattern interacting. I think this is like one of the fastest fights I've done in the series so far. It just goes to show how fucking OP Rune Master is. Especially when I have 3 of them. And 1 extra party member than you're supposed to have, I guess. Check out the damage we're about to deal. While he's completely powerless to do anything. Because we know his attack. It's Goddamn telegraph attack. Look at that. Look at his luck. Galvanic Rune, I don't really like it because multi-hit, but when it works, god damn, look at that. Look at that shit. You melted him. At this point the fight is won. I heal, but like deep inside I know he's gonna just do the healing move, the regen move. And we're probably gonna kill him unless something freak happens. But this video is over now, so nothing freak happened. We won. GG's. And Chase gets to level 69, nice.